We posted a story today that allegedly Wale accepted a challenge from I guess a disgruntled fan that if he gets 10,000 retweets, he'll stop rapping.
Listen, man, Wale is my dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and Wale have established a very good rapport with each other, over the years. I like dude. I think he's a dope rapper. And it's funny because Wale's admittedly socially awkward. And it's funny because we was in the club together this past weekend down in Charlotte. We came to the Breakfast Club day party, and I can see why Wale gets upset over fans the way that he does. Because imagine, right, you walk into the club, you in there showing love, people dapping you up, everybody wants to take pictures. Then you look down at your Twitter feed, and there's somebody in all caps just seeing that punk ass, fuck ass nigga Wale walk up in here. Yeah, he don't want no problems. He don't even know who you are, dude. He don't even know who you are for you to say he don't want no problems. You talking to your 300, 400 Twitter followers, trying to rile them up and hype them up, and people retweeting it, and it's getting in his mentions, and now he want to see you for real. Like, y'all in the same establishment, but it ain't like you walking up on Wale like, yo, that's me on Twitter talking that shit, yada, 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 this and that. You staying far away in the club, blah, 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 but you popping a whole lot of shit. I can understand how that can frustrate somebody. I can understand why that can piss somebody off. I get it. I understand it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not upset at Wale for feeling that way. I don't want him to go out there and make threats of violence to people via social media, because I just think that's corny, for anybody to do that. But I can understand the frustration.
Wale just seems to argue with fans and other people, media outlets, just more than most people in his position.
I mean, I just think that Wale, and it's a good thing, actually. I hope he never loses this, but I just don't think he's learned to be an industry robot yet. Like, you have to learn to be an industry robot to where you're not human anymore, and you don't have any emotions and any feelings, and you don't let anything get to you. I've mastered the art of not giving a fuck. Like, I just don't give a fuck, But I even find myself, interacting with people on Twitter. I call it interacting. I don't like to call it arguing or getting at somebody, because if you tweet me, especially if it's a question, like, people will tweet all the time, like, I don't understand why Charlamagne always does this or does that. I'm going to tweet you back. And like, yo, well, because of this. I'm going to give you a reason. And then you know what that person will start doing? They'll start talking shit to you because their Twitter followers are watching. You can say something regular back to a person. The person can hit you up and be like, I don't fuck with that nigga Charlamagne because of such and such. And you can be like, well, I do this because of that. And it ain't even those, you're not responding to no malice or nothing smart. And they'll have like two or three of their people retweet it and be like, oh shit, look what he said to you. Somebody will be like, yo, at such and such is getting that seat of God. Yo, I love how you roasting that seat of God. I'm like, damn, I thought we was just having a conversation. And then that's when you realize you can't even talk to these motherfuckers. That's why I always say, watch who you at on Twitter, because you never want to make a lame nigga feel important. God, I'm trying to stop saying the N-word. But you never want to make a lame person feel important. And it's the truth.